What's the chow, Chinchow's LanturnJoe here, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Sacred Gold Egglocke. In the last episode, we made it all the way back to Professor Elm's lab and we faced our rival. Plus, we hatched our 2 starter Pokemon in 2-meter Sableye, and of course, we also have a Phanpy named Elmer. And we will be using both of them in today's episode. Hopefully we'll be getting up to Violet City. That is the plan for today's episode. Try and get to Violet City by hook or by crook in the 20-minute time limit. We will see though. I honestly don't know if we'll be able to do it or not. But I do want to get on. I do want to try and find some, fight some Pokemon that can gain some levels. If you wouldn't mind not poisoning me, it would be really nice of you not to poison me. Because I do want to grind. I do need to do some grinding. There are some routes where we can catch some Pokemon, so that'll be really cool if we can catch some more Pokemon. And if we get past Cherry Grove City, I will try and hatch an egg for our Zigzagoon that we did catch in the last episode, and we will also be catching a Pokemon from Route 46 if we can get to there, and possibly from the routes afterwards as well. But we will see. I might have to save a few for the episode afterwards, because, you know, depends on how trolly Pokemon want to be. We will see though. And today's question of the day. I actually don't know what I want to do for question of the day for today's episode, but actually, that's not bad. A level. Not even bad. Level 7 already. Not even bad, Sumi. You're actually really useful. I actually wouldn't mind using you. And the fact that you have no weakness means you'd be really good. I mean, I know it has a weakness in 6th Gen. I know that before you say anything. I know fairy types exist, but they don't exist in this game, so I'm fine. Perfectly fine. So, today's question of the day is, what is your favourite Kanto starter? Let me know in the comment section down below, who is your favourite Kanto starter, Charmander, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle? Let me know in the comment section down below. My favourite Kanto starter is, well, you know it. My favourite Kanto starter is Bulbasaur. My favourite Kanto starter is Bulbasaur. I've started to love Bulbasaur more than Squirtle over the past few months. I'm actually really loving Bulbasaur. I'm using one in the Pokemon Y Wonderlock I'm doing, and it's just so amazing. I just love Bulbasaurs again. I did give it the Venusaur, and it was absolutely amazing, but the fact is, it's amazing without the Venusaur, so you don't really need it. Oh, cool, we caught the Spearow. Not even bad. Level 4 Spearow. Okie dokie, so we have a level 3 Zigzagoon and a level 4 Spearow to hatch out for an egg when we get back to Cherry Grove City. That is really cool. And we can leave Route 46 now, and we can get on with the rest of the game. So, how are you guys today? That's what I want to know. Let me know in the comment section about things. You know, talk about things. And the thing is, I never get to talk to you guys, honestly, because the fact is, I'm so... I don't know if it's, like, shyness or anything like that, but the fact is, I never, like, talk to you like I'm actually having a conversation with you guys whilst I'm actually recording, because that's just something I never actually do. It's just something weird that I know Let's Players do, but I never do it because I'm so shy. So I just never say anything to you guys, but I want to know, honestly, how are you guys? I know all of you guys are back in school or work these days, and I'm personally not at this moment in time. I'm actually unemployed at this moment in time, meaning I don't have a job, but I'm looking into courses and stuff like that to try and get myself a job, because the fact is, my days at this moment in time are just spent recording YouTube videos and watching other people's YouTube videos at this moment in time. But I will actually be getting a job soon, hopefully in the next few months. I'm going to be trying myself. I'm going to be trying really hard to get a job by the end of Christmas. I really want to have a job because basically I don't like being at home all the time. It's kind of boring. My house is very boring. It's very quiet, and I'm the only one here, so it's just really boring by myself all the time. There's not a lot of visitors to my... People don't come to my house very often unless they actually want to be annoying. But it's really nice to actually have people over. A few days ago, actually, I had my brothers over, and we were making some beer, so that's really nice. I do actually get to make a lot of beer with them. They are actually quite avid beer makers, and that's just really fun to actually make your own alcohol. There's nothing wrong with it, don't worry. It's not like moonshine or anything. It's just it's just really good fun. And I'm brewing a batch right now, and hopefully it should be ready by Christmas. So that'd be perfect if it is ready by Christmas. It's a nice, I think it's a ruby red ale or something like that. But the fact is, I can actually talk to you guys about adult stuff because the fact is, I'm an adult. I don't try and hold you, in any light. I try and talk to you guys like you are adults as well. That's the kind of thing. I'm not talking down to you guys like I know some Let's Players do. But I just like to feel like I'm one with my subscribers. That's the way I like to feel about it. Anyway, we are back in Cherry Grove City, so let's see if we can hatch some eggs. Back into box number 1, and we are going to take one of these eggs, and we are going to hatch an egg for it. So, level 3 Zigzagoon, what are you going to hatch for me today? You're going to hatch this egg right here, Terminal. Okie dokie, let me write down the name of the egg, and we will see what is inside this egg. Okay, dokie, so what is Terminal? Let's see what Terminal is. Now, before I do that, I want to save the game because I've been playing for a bit, so I need to save the game. Saving often and regularly is important with ROMs like this because the fact is, they glitch out a lot, and it's the problem with Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Because Nintendo doesn't like us using privacy to buy their games. I mean, I have Soul Silver, so I'm allowed to do this, but just because they don't like us downloading ROMs, really Nintendo decided to stop that by making the game crash randomly and have glitched out sprites. So there's really nothing I can do about that. I really wish there was something I could do about that, but there really isn't. I wish I did run this ROM through a patching tool which was going to stop the ROM from freezing, but I don't actually think it worked. I think it worked a bit, but it's not worked a lot. Because the ROM you get usually from the site where you download things is not that great, but it's okay. Okay, so what is this egg? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Come on, let's see. What's it gonna be? Nincada. Okie dokie. Interesting Pokemon. Terminal the Nincada. Now, if I remember correctly, Nincada evolves into 2 different Pokemon. It evolves into Ninjas and Shedinja at level 20. Now, what you need to do to get a Shedinja is you need to have an open spot in your party, and you need to have a free Pokeball. And I mean Pokeball. Nothing else will do. It won't matter if you have Ultra Balls or Great Balls. If you have a Pokeball, you'll get a Shedinja. So a free spot in your party and a Pokeball at level 20, you get a Shedinja. Okie dokie, so Terminal. Let's have a look at Terminal. Okay, Adamant Nature, Bug Ground type. Compound Eyes for the ability. Knows Bug Buzz, Bug Bite, Night Slash, and Feint Attack. Interesting. I think that's legal, so I'm going to level you up to level 3. I really do need to check the legality of these eggs. Hopefully they are legal, so I won't have to do too much I won't have to do anything at all, so it will be totally fine. Okay, so Terminal is level 3. Didn't learn any moves whilst leveling up, but that's totally fine. And we're going to go and hatch another egg for box 2 for this level 4 Spearow we have here. So, level 4 Spearow, what are you going to bring me today? Let's see. Okie dokie, so we have Jolt with a Thunderstone. Okay, so I will take the Thunderstone off you. There we go. Take the Thunderstone away. And let's see what Oh. I haven't written down the name either, so I will sort that out. I will write down the name, J-O-L and a T. Okay, Jolt, and hopefully we won't have glitch up sprites anymore. We don't, cool. Let's see what Jolt is. I will speed up for this because this bit is just annoying. Waiting for the eggs to hatch is very annoying, so I will speed up for this and see what our eggs are going to bring us. Okie dokie. So, this egg is going to be... What's it going to be? What's it going to be? We'll have to wait and see. What's it going to be? It's an Eevee! Not even bad. Okay, so Jolt the Eevee. Okie dokie. And let's take a look at Jolt. So, hasty nature. Knows Curse, Yawn, Tackle, and Endure. I didn't know that Eevee learnt Endure, so that's something new to me. But that's not bad, I like that. And I guess we'll level it up to level 4. 1, 2. You want a sand attack? No. No sand attack. And level 4. Okie dokie. And we can adventure on. So let's do that already. And I think we'll let Elmer take the lead of this party. So I want to see Fanfi out in front. I think Fanfi can handle himself. I'm going to have to make sure I don't use Head Smash, but other than that, we should be fine. I know I can get an encounter for Cherry Grove, but I just want to get to Violet City in this episode, so I'm going to try not to get it. I will come back here off screen and get an encounter. Don't worry, guys. I will come back here off screen and get an encounter. Like I will do for the Dark Cave and possibly some other routes as well. If we don't run into a Pokemon on them, I will sort that out off screen. Now, is this canopy going to be nice, or am I going to have to take it down a bit? Okay, I'm going to have to take it down a bit. Why are you using Snore? You're a Caterpie. You're not even asleep. Silly Caterpie. Body Slam. Oh, not even bad. Bug Bite. Oh yeah, I forgot Drayono hacked around with some of the movesets, so these Pokemon know moves that they wouldn't usually know. Like, for example, Caterpie knows Snore and Bug Bite, and Magikarp knows some dangerous moves too, so when we see a Magikarp, I will show you the dangerous moves that Magikarp knows. So this game is actually going to be really cool, because he's messed around with the movesets of a lot of Pokemon, and that's an interesting idea to mess around with these movesets, because most of these Pokemon wouldn't be that bad, but they are kind of bad when you think about them messing around with the movesets. Hey, I just lost! But I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Hey, wait, you look weak. Let's battle. Okie dokie. But I resent the fact that I look weak. Okay, so you're Youngster Joey and you have a Rattata level 7 in this game. That is dangerous. Okay, so your PP's all over the place too. I had to sort that out in the first grinding montage, but other than that, I should be fine. Body Slam is actually a really powerful move. Okay, so Body Slam should actually take you down rather easily, especially if you're just going to tail whip me. You actually need to be leveled up to take on this game. Not even bad, Elmer. You're going to get... Oh, you didn't get a level. Aww. Hey, can I get your phone number? I'll ring you for a battle. Yes, you can get my phone number, Youngster Joey. You are the only person who will get my phone number because I want to battle you again. I don't want to battle anyone else again, but I want to battle you again, Youngster Joey. Huh. And I guess this should be one of the new trainer sprites here. Because they did add new trainers in this game. There usually would be another youngster here, but there is not another youngster here. There's a lady here. And this lady has a Badoo, and that's scary as hell. Absorb is dangerous, but Ice Shard always goes first, so maybe you can't take one of these, maybe? Oh, you can take one of these. You can clearly take one of these. Please don't kill my Elmer. Alright. I'm going to switch out. Yep, I'm going to switch out. This was a dangerous idea. Let's see if Toomey can do anything about this darn Badoo. And then we can think about ending this episode. So I'm realizing I just looked over my timer and we're almost at about 15 minutes right now. So I'm trying to keep these episodes 20 minutes. You don't know how hard it is to keep these episodes at 20 minutes. It is so hard. Because I really want to advance on. But then again, it does allow for me to do multiple recordings in once. It does allow me to bulk record being only doing 20 minutes. These 20-minute shifts allows me to bulk record quite a lot of episodes. And I can also fact check on Pokemon as well. Because that's not getting too far ahead of myself. It's an actually really good thing. And I'm going to try and make sure of only I'm not going to record any more after today's episode. I've recorded 2 in a row. But I'm not going to record any more than that, because the fact is, I really want to get some episodes out to you guys. So I'm going to try and get episode 1 out to you the night I'm recording this, and then I'll try and get episode 2 out over the weekend, and then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Elmer wants to learn Flail. I don't want you to learn Flail. And Toomey grows to level 8. Not bad, Toomey. And you want a Nightshade. Ooh, Nightshade would be rather useful on you. Let's get rid of Feint, because Feint hits through Protect and Detect, but I don't think it actually works if you don't have those moves up in these games. It works pretty well in 6th gen, but not here in 4th gen, so no real point in doing that. Let's see if Nightshade will work on this C-Dot here. As long as it doesn't use Bide, I should be fine. Actually, I don't even know if Bide would work on a Ghost type. Bullet Seed. That could be dangerous, but it's only going to do a fraction amount of damage because remember, Toomey is not weak to anything. And he's really powerful. Look at him take those hits. Amazing. I can just I can just sit here and spam Nightshade all day. He literally just can't be hit. That is so cool. Please stop hitting me with Nightshade. Please stop hitting me with Bullet Seed. Wow, that hit 4 times. Are you really happy with your 4-time hits? Down you go, C-Dot. Ooh, level 9. You are so easy to gain levels. I almost feel like I've got an experience code on, but I haven't. It's like a level of battle. That's really cool. A Sentret. I guess I'm going to have to go back to scratches for that. Oh yeah, I didn't answer the question of the day for episode 2 now, did I? The question of the day for episode 2 was, who is your favourite Johto starter? And mine is Cyndaquil. Mine is Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is absolutely amazing. I love Cyndaquil. It's just one of those Pokemon that just gets out there and does the work, and eventually it evolves into Typhlosion, and Typhlosion does damage. It does damage. It is so damaging. I actually am using one in Wi-Fi battles. I actually do have one over an X and Y that's named Bloody. I did have to do a lot of things to allow that name to go through, because Bloody by itself is not allowed, but I had to do a lot of replacing letters in order for it to be allowed. But it did work out eventually. And you have a Cherub as well. Okie dokie. I'm going to Nightshade you, which will always do about 9 damage, sadly, since it's equivalent to level. But, 9 HP at the start of this game is actually not that much. So it actually does a lot of damage when you think about it. So, for example, Nightshade is a 3-hit kill on this Cherub here. I will go back off screen and heal up at the end of this episode, because we are just about to hit the time limit. Level 10, not even bad, Sableye. Okie dokie. So this is where I'm going to choose to end today's episode. So in today's episode, we made it out right here to Route 30. And in the next episode, we will continue on. I'm going to go and heal off screen. And until next time, I'm Lance. Oh yeah, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Answer today's question of the day, which of course is, what is your favourite Kanto starter? Kanto starters between Charmander, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget there's a link to the save file in the description down below where you can download and play along if you want to. Plus, if you want to send me eggs, there's a link in the description down below to how you can send me eggs as well. Until next time, I'm LanturnJoe and I am out. See you again.